Hello everybody, my name is Strix, and this is my personal world survival tour. Now I will try my best to go through everything, but if you want to see this world be played live on stream, you guys can check out my Twitch linked in the description down below. Anyways, I think the first thing you can probably see just looking down at my hotbar is my level 1700. Now this is legit, obviously no like cheats or anything on this world, but I will go over how exactly I did that later on in the video. Speaking of the hotbar, quick rundown of my inventory. My armor is entirely maxed out except for thorns. I don't like having thorns, so I get music discs, because you know it is really hard to get music discs if you're killing every single skeleton that you try to use. Other than that, obviously the elytra's maxed out, all my weapons are maxed out, and my tools. My bow, funny story, is more than maxed out because I used an inventory editor to give myself mending on an infinity bow. Now, I wouldn't call this cheating solely because I did sacrifice a mending bow in order to like make it work, and it is obviously just a personal survival world at the end of the day, so I don't really feel too bad about doing it. I mean, it is quite fun being able to mend your infinity bow, so yeah. Other than that, I run my hotbar like this. It is quite unorthodox, I know, but I always like having my rockets in the 5th slot, and I would swap this out for a water bucket if I'm mining, and a few other things. There's just some random arrows there that I don't need. And my mining setup is actually very unorthodox. Basically what I do is something like this, and I'd actually get rid of everything that I didn't need. So like I have to actually throw it away here. I just have this for the most part, and I'd carry sticks and a few shulker boxes for extra loot. So yeah, quite the unorthodox setup. Anyways, I am in my house right now, obviously. This is Spooky the cat. I got him the other day on stream. Again, if you guys want to check out the streams, you know where to find them. And he's chilling on my bed, you know, orange collar. Makes him look very spooky. He is a black cat, got him out of a witch's hut. So yeah, this is my little dock with a spare bed. Here we have some like workbenches, I guess. Down here we just have, you know, my lapis and such. And yeah, this is my really bad like furnace system. It is currently, it was doing stuff, as you can see. A bit of iron from today's stream. Right up here, I can go ahead and throw this into my valuables chest, which by the way, I'm very rich, obviously, you know, I'm not even subtle about it. But yeah, some highlights are my elytra box, which is filled with, what is that, like 16 elytras or something like that. It's my totem box. It's almost filled up like fully with totems. And then I have a few shulkers filled up with diamond tools from end busting. This row is spare shulker boxes and some other highlights. This is my maxed out flint and steel. And this is just my channeling bow. Other than that, I mean, I've been making Tommy in it really jealous with this one. These are my extra discs, and more on discs later. And up here, just a few spare mob heads. Stepping outside the house, we have a little carrot farm, so I get my golden carrots. Here we have some signs. This is an inside joke from my streams. Back here we have some, you know, decoration. Looks really great. And we have a little stream, all like just made by me. And it goes down to the Josie Falls, which is looking great. Quick little pro tip: if you want to have your vines cut off at a certain spot, you can use string below it, so you can barely even see the string, especially from a distance. But what they do is they prevent the vines from growing down any further, which means that you get looks like this, where the vines look like they're still growing even though they've been there for a while. Over here we have some spare grass and dirt, and we have some more in these chests, which are filled with random supplies. Stepping in here, we have ourselves the trophy room, which has a couple of things. Don't mind the name on some of these, but these are my mob heads. I am missing the skeleton head still, so that sucks. And you obviously can't get the Steve head in survival. Very sadly, I wish you could. Over here, EGAP, I got this on 421, so you know, gotta say that. This is, don't mind the name, but it is a maxed out maxed out shears. This is Techno's crown, a maxed out gold helmet that I use for piglin trading. And this is Emma the hoe. No, we'll just leave that there. Over here we have the music discs. These are all the music discs in the game, obviously. And I'm pretty sure they're in A, B, C, G, H, P. Yeah, they're not in alphabetical order, but it's good enough. And lastly, we have ourselves the Woodland Explorer map. It is valuable to me because it took literally forever to find this thing. I had to go to like Z negative 16,000 or something like that. I almost broke my elytra on the way there. It was not fun, but I like to show it off, so yeah. And that's really it for the trophy room. As you can see, at night, all the paths are lit up. That is because if you just take a sneak peek under here, they all have torches underneath them. And that is one of the reasons why I leave transparent leaves off, is so that you can get these kind of, you know, looks where you have hedges that just randomly glow. And back here, you can see this is glowing as well. And this isn't as hidden. You can see on the back side of it. I just threw a ton of torches back here, and that looks great. On these parts of the path that are still lit up, even though they don't have any torches on or hedges on the sides, very obviously just lit up underneath using slabs. Really great technique, and you can see I'm doing it again here, just with slabs underneath the staircase. Now you may be like, Luke, where the heck are you going? What is this place? This, my friend, is the Piglin Farm. Zombified Piglin Farm, if you want to be specific. Yeah, it's a pigman farm, a gold farm. So basically, if I were to flick this lever, turn that on, I'd get my ears blown out. So we're just going to go ahead and turn that down. Obviously, the tridents aren't the quietest things in the world, but I have 4 trident killers here. And essentially what this thing does is it flickers the portals on and off so that the piglins spawn through it for some reason. It's just a weird bedrock mechanic, and they just go down and die. So that is how I got a ton of gold. More on that later. And also how I got to level 1700 is just from AFKing here. You can see if I were to just move around, you can see the XP bar is going up, which is really great. And I do have a few things to repair, so let's go ahead and do that. If you guys want to see the design on how to build this, it's not my design. I have the link to the original creator. It's Navy Nexus. If you want to build this in your world, it is a must-have. I have to say, it is amazing for any Minecraft Bedrock world. I can give you guys the link. It's in the description down below. Stepping outside the tube, this is just my little thing that I built today on stream. Down here we have ourselves the chest sorting system or whatever, and oh, it looks like it's broken. That is it's supposed to be a redstone block. Can I mine it? No, that's not good, I don't think. That is not good. It's very not good. This happens sometimes when basically the world glitches so hard that, yeah, look, I can't mine this. It's not a block, if that makes any sense. It's just broken, but huh, that's weird that I actually got it on camera. And as you can see, it is functioning like an invisible block, which I guess is really interesting. I wonder if I can walk on it. You know, this is, yeah, what? Wonder if it's like the fake blocks, like what happens in Java. That's really interesting. Well, anyways, this thing gives me a lot of XP and gold, and it normally doesn't break like that. I'm not sure how that happened. But moving on over here, we have my ender portal, which is looking great. And my village, which has a raid going on, although I can't find the guys. So I've just kind of given up on it, and it's not going away anytime soon. There's supposed to be a villager in there, but he ran out the other day, so now I have him locked in this house. Which, by the way, we should probably go check him out. He is a mending villager. Great, double great. That has... He sells mending for 12 emeralds. That is a really good deal. He also has multi-shot 1 for 6, which isn't that bad either, I'm pretty sure. His house just got kind of destroyed, which kind of sucks, I have to say. But if we go up here, just over in this direction, we can take a look at my Unbreaking 3 villager, which is great. 13 emeralds for Unbreaking 3, really good, and it's even lower with Hero of the Village. Pretty sure my mending one goes down to 9, and this guy goes down to like 10 or 9, I'm not sure exactly. Heading off in this direction, one of the highlights of my world, other than my XP bar, is my desert. Now, of course, it's just a desert, Luke. What's so special about it? Well, we just fly over here to it. It's covered in blocks of gold. Now, I didn't cheat in order to get this. Maybe like, holy shit, that's a lot of gold. Where'd you get it from? I didn't cheat. I just AFK'd constantly at my gold farm, and voila, you can see it is just covering up the sand above it. I've been doing this for like probably since March, so it's been almost 2 months, I'd say, and I am very, very far into the project. I'd say I'm at least halfway done at this point. I did get through this huge hill, which is a real pain in the ass, although I'm assuming most people aren't going to be attempting this. But yeah, so I do plan to finish this probably by the end of the summer, I'd imagine, depending on how much I actually play this game. But yeah, I also don't have a name for it yet, so if you guys want to leave a name for my desert, you can drop that in the description. Final thing that's really like of importance over here is the beacon. Giant chunk error hole that I built. But over here, this is my beacon. It's running speed 2. Regen and strength, and also resistance too, and that's just because whenever I'm AFK over here, anyways, whenever I'm AFK over here, there is a chance that a pigman does go into the AFK chamber, so I need to make sure that I don't die to him, which is why I also have Thorns armor specifically for that, and it's also diamond armor, so it's not the end of the world if I die with it. But yeah. Alright, flying out 100 blocks out, we have ourselves my little pole there to signify where this thing is. This is my spawner farm. I did get really lucky to have the spawner this close to the surface, and I just have that. This is the AFK chamber, and heading down here, we have ourselves the kill chamber, which works as intended. Inside the chest, obviously, more storage. This is for the rotten flesh, and there really isn't like that much point of storing rotten flesh. The villagers can only do so much to give you like so many emeralds, and at the end of the day, I just have it there collecting dust, I guess. Alright, about a minute's flight out, we have a few things. This is a second village where I have a couple of villagers. To start, this is the priest. This is what I normally trade rotten flesh with, but obviously I don't really do that much anymore. I don't really have that much of a need for emeralds, to be honest. And down here, this is another very special villager. This is an efficiency 5 villager. For 26 emeralds, I'm pretty sure it's not that bad of a deal. So he just lays in there. And if we head over to this house right here, yes, he actually has a house instead of a little dirt thingy. We have the Woodland Explorer guy. So this guy, really stupid. I had to trade 7 emeralds for a bunch of maps, so I must have used about half my emerald supply on him, but I got the Woodland Explorer map, which is pretty cool. Flying a little ways away from the village, we have a island that has been completely decimated. That is because this is my wither fighting island, so he just kind of chills here and, you know, I fight him. Pretty sure this guy won't kill me because he has a block in his hand. That's just a weird glitch with Bedrock. Oh, never mind. He is returned to his old ways. Anyways, these are my weather fighting beacons. You can see this first one has strength and regeneration, and the second one has resistance 2. That means that I'm pretty much immune to all weather attacks with my full set of armor, which is amazing. Especially on hard mode when the weather effect can kill you, it is best to at least bring a ton of totem undyings, or just a bunch of milk buckets, but you can really never be too safe when it comes to withers, so I always advise to use your beacons, and it'll kind of exponentially get you more beacons, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Final thing of note, we're back in the village real quick. That is because just down this hole, we have ourselves the portal room. If we just go through it, we're obviously in the end. Fuck. That could have been bad. I don't know what I was doing there, but this is my end. You can see it's obviously very, very endy. I guess. I don't fucking know. We have 3 end portals or end gateways and a bunch of endermen going after me. There's also one back there. And yeah, let's go back to my house now. And just like that, we're back with Spooky and the rest of my living area. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I did kind of just ramble about a bunch of random things. This obviously was not scripted. I'm not sure if you realized or not, but yeah, I just kind of went on and tried to show you the best I could in the time I had provided. So I hope this was a decent world tour. Obviously, I will have like a lot more in the future if you guys want to check out this world. Again, link in the description for the Twitch. And without further ado, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys in the next video and also in the next streams. Goodbye.